and say she nam do don send kwan.
Say.
Patch or there be.
And
our chance in so.
Aye.
Maybe this one. And kwan so yenye no chance in keto message be bu agu so.
If you sika.
Nese wo sika nka wonya no chance keto.
Wo sika.
We had na agwa ngwa o chance keto.
Min kwan kase no niam ahe no betimi ato. Ene agi se be nsuo ngwan o.
Oh there be.
Ebe nsuo.
Ene chance o niska no. Na wako bush meat market. No akoto otwen mu a e de ba be ye kwa.
Ntimi nto otwen mu a.
Nti wo sika na kire.
Otwen mu a. Nti no me nam no be ketewa. Sanso na me nkwan no so.
Eti na me ka say depends on you usika no.
Mi sika nti mi niska.
Anyway, but we no ko saying Chelewati festival.
Yeah, it's been great attendance from the Monday. All the workshops silos programs are almost year, you know. There's one revelation, young man like I said, Down syndrome.
Wait, is it the guy I've started following? Is it Andrew BB?
Yes.
Yeah, I've started following him now.
Yes.
I've started following him because of Chelewati.
Yeah.
I wanna Okasana. I think they call it dystonia, something dystonia.
Okay. If that is it, but
so
autism.
Autism. I was going to ask you about him. I'm glad.
I have him. He's a friend.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Nipa B, bro. But look, no, I don't want to get emotional.
I don't want to get emotional about this yesterday.
Guy. Hey.
Yeah, I was with him yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, I was with him yesterday. Even today,
at a war, you know.
Yeah.
Friends who said, hey, Charlie. Yeah. Hey. So that's sorry now. There be an easy. The boy cannot speak without being stretched muscular.
Yeah.
To the back, right?
Yeah.
And I say, "Obi muso me uni video be an oche the various types. Obi o na ma ne corner diegu nechi. And sa no dinam.
Yeah. But this guy speaks well, apart from say
very eloquently. Also a real university crowd.
Yeah, especially into me meeting in lecturer crampo.
Wow.
Yeah. He's doing so well.
It's only Chelewati that will give you some of these things.
Says you also person who sign language.
Yeah, I saw a certain light-skinned person. I don't want to say a foreigner. I didn't need him come.
Yeah.
But she realized he struggles to speak, especially when say kasa de frama ne kasa.
Yeah.
It is frama no echo shika krebia na etwi no kon no kwa achiri.
Yeah.
This was the force. And the person was like, don't you think you should learn sign language as well?
It's something that he but because of education, you know, now now he's
I think it's sign language because so on kasaya
he's
okay.
Okay.
So maybe sign language a bit saving from that stress.
And on chat here or per chatting so
because he doesn't stress.
He doesn't talk, you know.
Your friend Andrew there. I can get me saving the didn't cry number there to Facebook.
Okay.
And I felt like, okay, so why don't you have a conversation with this guy? And then I messaged him and say, hey, debut or best to do or bread because now he has to be talking.
Yesterday, na ninka person me fro me arrange, but just like you
wow, we're thinking alike.
Just like we bon come.
Me and my role model. Allah. We are thinking alike like a couple.
Behind the scenes.
Wow.
Bon come na person me dey the bar, but like you are saying, you know, near drinking the lecture and so I kind the same thing. Yeah. It
will not help.
It
M1. Because here we do a lot of talking. And Nipa will struggle to talk. It's going to be very difficult. Look, I must confess, me who the first video, many born the first video, for some few seconds, then I was just overwhelmed with tears.
But like, my God. On person who ni mobile. On person who ni mobile.
Because who now who say, oh, I cry, bro.
No, or actually, or bre.
But no, like you don't him pity.
See him his talents and as a normal human being, but don't say oh pity oh.
Oh,
but
no, until I overcome that emotional, feeling I have towards what I saw about him. I don't want to get close to him. Maybe I may pity no.
But he listened to entertainment review.
You don't say.
Oh, true. He knows that everybody who mentioned names.
So he knows we are talking about him now.
Yeah.
Oh, tell you.
No, but this time our grounds for live
exhibition. Yeah, okay.
And then live arts.
And I also realized that he's traveled around the world, Kaka.
Yeah.
To exhibit some of his works.
Senegalese arts team be our Hansi Omoye program.
Okay.
So I'm going to take them to meet him.
To meet our guy.
Let's see how.
Oh, so get me his name. I saved the name.
Oh, never.
Oh, Jesus. But
Andrew Anna.
Yeah, I know Andrew. There's a second name. Me pacho Abrante dinu komoy or artist but ne ono no yare no minim I me pese be friend yare. So what how best can we put it? The condition no. Okay, condition should be not condition cross your bro for your tree. The condition a bit strange, but me sure say move be who be kakra. Na autism, David. This is not even autism. This has to do with muscle, involuntary muscle, movement. You will be more hard. Oh, recently I was being. You will be more hard. Otimi nyina faako obi ana onye si wo movie banana body movie otimi in control it is such people cry mom drive it any we bi mu nso ha omo okay mami hwade ye wo bi mu nso ha omo on te say me chair no I saw a video of a lady on nam ba ne kon no atiko akire it ne ni hwe wiem and or day nanti on team control ne muscles na one the corner ema ni nyina so te say wo de recently somebody told me about obia or similar condition na osan babewo because the muscles do things that the brain cannot control and then she has to give birth and that was more like the most difficult thing they had to do. Don't worry. I'll find a correct name for it. But anyway, just on so about Abesrai, so for Akwaba.
Samuel
Akono, right?
Yeah, Samuel Akono.
The guy?
Yeah.
So why were we both saying Andrew?
Sorry. Akono, sorry.
Oh, but I'm overwhelmed by
Samuel Akono.
Seriously, I loved what I saw him do. Who said some of his works, tells his own story. Na whom Bakubi na he's standing straight and then a part of him, like a soul of him, has moved out to behave like he does when he's speaking with difficulty.
Is it dystonia?
Yeah, it's a type of dystonia, but I don't know. You say it was cervical dystonia. There are different types, but his own, and I'm personally finding the correct name he gives it. He on our education cry.
Yeah.
I just pray say nipa bebrebe hu no not to sympathize with him,
yes,
not to pity him, but to encourage him and also support him.
Exactly. That is what he needs. He needs support more than sympathy.
Yeah. And the pity.
Yeah.
Oh, what? For now, what I feel.
You like him? Yeah, you
want to get me emotional?
Oh, Debbie. No.
Let me overcome my emotional connection with him from afar.
I bet you say Obia Oko Chalewote and try get to the Independence Arc in Hosa and inside no Nationalism Park.
Okay.
But then they will move Wako Arc Nemo.
Okay.
Get there, see him. You can buy.
That is the most important thing.
Yeah,
buying his works and stuff like that.
And then, but he's a nice person. And make us say, well, no, say, oh yeah, sebi, yarefu anasi bibi. Yes, he sees himself as normal. Fine, this is my condition. Like
most of the time, that is the case.
Yeah.
Because he has lived with it all his life.
Yeah. when a year ma omo gina kwan mu no esresres
ka
machine dey bia me can say we are encouraging these people to be lazy.
Obi wa ne nsa ba ko pe afiri no gina kwan hwede obi ye ontimi ma a full sentence without struggling.
Yes,
but he's doing something good with it now. On staff o finger me ansa kra to no ogina kwan
ho esresres ka mo so mo
me mo I'm selective on those.
Bible no crab say and say nya dwuma no.
E ba ni nidi.
Obi na twa ye chale wote. Music chale wote. Asa akutuka. O siesie mpaboa e kire ya. Na wo ti ho say ye ti hwiri mu na wo ko. No nim say ye friend say company bi, water company bi shase say oboaboa kro sankro omo esilisis ka no. No wa ye shop edi ensuo ni bi agum for the fridge agum say omonye bebre omo kotena ho be 1 month na omo san buy omo kotena ho be 1 month kan omo say oja shops
but addition no munye ska free pa o
omunye ska
me kra me recruit bi na omunye sales ma but so I dey struggle to find a true word for condition no abacho na na ya boy or say tibia.
Yeah.
Okay. But tibia is saying.
There be tibia baby out you.
No. Tibia is not about baby. It's a condition. Yes, that's exactly what she means. Yeah, so the condition is tibia. Tibia is not baby out you.
Okay. Oh, okay.
As a tree any count. Sometimes the emphasis changes the meaning. What tibia muti saying.
Yeah.
But quickly, we have some few minutes to talk about August worship. Sofo Akwaba.
Yeah.
We don't want to watch me, pa. But me to me, Gary. You are prone to catch me.
Me fear. Thank God for the opportunity. Which your father knew.
Yeah, Joe. So, what is so special about August?
August is a special month for us because a month August worship home. I'm saying Olawa for the past 15 years. I started a conference center. And 2021 me go break because eja me nkwala no.
Oko ye babysitting.
Oko ye babysitting kakra. Any Uber daddy.
And now say Uber.
That me ka say me na me driving me here me ma around. I
did a person me come. On the way I secret be here on. Say you can see you come I have Beijing come on afa.
Oh there be kasa me.
Oh there be software.
Say Uber daddy no. I mean sometimes when I go there that's what you do. So I be feel we jai ho akotina Ghana for so long to Uber.
To uko awuni adwuma bia your
usually me your business am running wa ha.
Oko yire no ma hwa uni adwuma bia we
menya adwuma ho but I mean I get to preach around churches in America in Canada and so on but menya adwuma
I see Uber daddy to us way
yeah I mean so adwuma na na go here for some time now this year you see mo no nyame de shema kuma mu say me sign start August worship be
July is the best month.
Oh, right. But say the word August Nankasa is the same English word August, which actually means deserving of respect, venerable, or worship. Until August, Bosumi Nankasa your Augusta, respect and you know, a woman. I just say, I wait to me about this, but me can't so many me can't me birthday and me month of birth.
But what month of birth is month birth?
I bet to me August.
What do you mean say bet to me?
Be say around. I'm so can be say.
The month August no. Got its name from Augustus Caesar. Yeah.
Hey.
Augustus.
No, Socrates has the history. That's true though.
And a month March, so got his name from where?
You see, there's a be so called.
Say Papa. Me then ezenya me na the man.
It's the Greek and the Romans no. And use mostly
the Gregorian.
They are gods. And most in those days, no kings so and as emperors gods. As gods.
Okay.
Yes. In some of the days, even our day, Monday, Tuesdays, they are names of their gods.
Okay.
Yeah, and the months too were named after their gods.
You know, this one thing I like about listening to Socrates.
My name is not Socrates.
Socrates.
Yeah.
Socrates is the philosopher.
Yes.
And Socrates is the film.
Is a filmmaker.
Is the one who writes that kind of movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you like about me?
I like your movies.
Not just that. I was talking and you said.
Oh no, I like the way you bring historic perspective on Enyema. Yeah, can't somehow to me come at the connecting Enyema different.
Anyway, August worship. Why
until this year, Nyame August worship bring favorite program no Esia Babiem 30th of this month. Cedar Mountain Assemblies of God Church. Cedar Mountain Assemblies of God Church. Shiashi East Legon. Unya faka baby I see Shiashi bus stopper. Nechina obunse Cedar Mountain Assemblies of God Church. 30th of August and you may 4 p.m. Me di enim me nam for Pastor Isaiah baby. Me nuya Joe Metal baby. Timiternity baby. Petra Odubayo. Our Ghana, how in Nigeria, near to Ghana, very anointed singer, no so baby. And me inviting.
I didn't draw no the yesterday. Who chim now such as a very anointed. And no more bomb didn't know. But anointing no as well.
You know, very anointed.
Okay.
You very anointed. Not Nigeria, and I'm Petra story near unique because in Nigeria, now our Ghanaian or Betina Ghana. And she's made her music career from here. So she's actually going to minister in Nigeria from here, which is a trend that we don't often see. Me emphasize this. Okay. Minia Jometo Ba. I mean, all my friends, Kofi Osupe Press, Ami Obin Poku, Umunyina Baba be supported on 30th at 4 p.m.
Okay.
Now, Ola, the unique about this year event, and say, yeah, the conference ADD worship program name.
Okay.
And from 23rd Monday, to Friday, and you may be at 6 p.m. Yeah, conference Faith Gatherings Worldwide. Achimota ABC Junction, Benjilo building.
Yeah, because I was going to ask, I didn't know now because I know it's a Honor sorry, and I've seen your post as a billboards. Yeah. So me who see that mountain, I was like,
Yes, a capacity issue because unse August worship a more of kingdom program. Yeah, no conference center. And I know you had another conversation altogether. Me booking conference center almost a year ago. 2 months ago now, your friend, Mr. Pia, my friend, me say, your renovation, to me, your venue, Nibio.
I'm going to do Sikama.
I'm going to deposit them. I mean, they don't, I don't have a problem with them. I mean, I know DSO, you know that they.
2 months ago.
Yes, and
it should be more because if
almost started reference for I was outside Ghana.
Exactly. I guess that's where you missed it because now the issue with TGMA Ukraino should have made everybody know said there was a problem.
Yeah.
Because TGMA back and forth and Sana finally almost okay last one.
Arena last
exactly.
One. I mean, and that chrono there been your time I see a camp venue who has some Kroma.
Yeah, in your time.
Ola my bro, and me two through same as of Stephen Wingham. Obi na sorry mami. I feel the minute to come in some no. Na atomi atasi ni sorry afre because on August worship ni a kingdom program. Just no sorry. I say unkwa no sorry for na.
Exactly.
But didn't choose a conference center and those kind of venues say sorry for Christopher from everywhere can all believers can come. Then koye unkwa odi. It's a conference in there. I say sorry ni inviting Crawford. But August worship in there we've done it before I started sorry crowd na August worship home. I feel your phrase so the way and far to her. Oh, Ola.
That's a mouth like open space I'll be and I will fresh sorry or more space and will be out to training.
Me see.
I don't munya Christopher Wagona.
I know you are some for that another day. Send American. I mean, you try the who say so critical say wo if I cho nyame adom so for Steve Wingham dey not sorry mami edunyam Kenya meeting da no anami.
Amen.
But I mean it's like that. I mean
no, but the point we are gathering from what you were saying and from your struggles is that Christopher Munyabako.
how much you have?
And you in person be chim. We are soft. Ebia na wako chim na akofa asoma bro. Ba ye de kasa monye baako. Enka wo eba ohihie mu. Senka
Maybe I need peshia bia mpape mu o de na obeka che sofu Steve Wingham so no so de na dia mame.
Say bia me kasa monye baako anye mu nyina de bi one or two bia or me different. And I'm sure say that is the reason why ananka o say mu nyina mo supporting National Cathedral no.
Ukasọ munye baako nso ame no nya adwen.
Okay.
Omunye baako papa.
Okay.
You see at this moment you don't know program or other churches so what challenges or more.
To mun nyina wo program. Omo from mun nyina wo program on
the you see the bigger churches that were bigger your friend is saying venues. Churches that were bigger venues no. Many a times nipa bebre person ko ye niema wo ho. Kasa what must say in the time our person ye no any amanfo bebre from weddings to other events Asia ebi krampo be renovation kiti bi wo ho
emu dia na oni so on be renovation
uni pay fia obreo
uni ma so ojai uni ma sorry dodo from do you know them and
you say he doesn't have to know
wait not that I don't have to know it depends on the size of the sorry no Accra han say kan sorry a omo that much capacity betimi afa nipa o hwa what you must say enti no enya sorry bia no be frɛ sorry a the capacity no be
true come on okay Savo me pacho as part of the reasons why you were not as part of the reasons why na omoma o ekwan ema o emeye such a beautiful program or more sorry no they did include payments which were too much for you.
Oh no, not really.
Okay.
I think Senia may offer a kind
I'm a bro.
Yes, me paying kind ebimo ewo renovations near dear
it's more renovation that particular day omonya sorry.
Ebi on be so no pa carpenters in be area.
I like that.
Yeah.
Finally, Cedar Mountain Chapel.
Cedar Mountain Assembly.
Omonya renovation on that day.
There be.
Okay.
Renovation.
And omuni program be as on that
day. There be anopa me asori a enyumre no mama yenso ababe. But your so Steve Wingham ne board. Nyamishra mo papa.
Na ka nya wo space na ka wo ka kire me a. Enka metimi aboa. But one can't share me.
Me catch Adam just
man can't share me so whoop space.
Mr. Fache, but your space will
night club be a Timmy fa. Yeah, night club a Timmy Fanny
night club as
3,000. It gave it to me the amount there.
Yes, it's a venue.
And I'm a boy. It's a venue.
Yeah.
Consider catch me. I gave it to the nightclub now, man.
Nightclub, no.
Yes. Now
the funny portrait
yes, about 3,000. East Legon. But with next year, so Oba just tell me.
Which nightclub?
Me pacho Oba Beya just.
No, my fro nightclub.
But I put it to you, say now okay, a yentro.
Nightclub, a funny part 3,000 West Legon.
Maybe I'm estimate my exaggerating number, no. But it's more than 1,002. More than 1,002.
What's this league? What's this Kumasi?
It's you know, Savo.
Kumasi National Theatre, Nana.
I'm for some song. National Theatre, Nazi, Bazum Pose, Mazu. Savo, it's Yana Sofo.
Steve
Wingham.
Yeah, any
but she said, oh, fro, left, you know. Oh, I know that, because I passed there a lot.
On no find office no so
yeah I will give to you almost
office owner
almost the same day now. Wow.
Nyame adom no omudi ho amai fe until on the 30th 4 p.m. free
enyiska
anumtufo akukudam ayaresa nkom share adoma chede bededi worship enije eternity but it's going to be just an anointed program on 30th of August. No, now send me can from 23rd, no, all the way to 30th, no, and you may be at 6 p.m. Actually, Monday 24th to Friday, no, yeah, dear friend, no, Match Fruit Conference. Yeah, there are soft ones who free. We are saying also for Mike Oldfield of Reporters House, US in Eba, very anointed man of God. Also for Dollar Polawa, I'm saying. Young people need to be bringing him no very anointed man. Also free US in about Sansi and Nigeria and also for gospel or your the two I have decided to follow Jesus. Only the twin brother.
Okay.
Yes, also Eba and Ghana ha Prophecia Stephen Obiamwako from Outpouring Oasis. And so Bantino Edim Pai Bon comes any and the Anafi Sunday no the celebration Nakwako Endi was Cedar Mountain Assemblies of God Church for August Worship 2026.
Sunday time bang.
I'm saying here more
Sunday time bang. About the Sunday time bang.
Me patcho 4 p.m.
Okay.
4 p.m.
Near point time bang.
Me patcho 8 p.m.
Oh, okay.
But Ola,
yes, sir.
Quick one. Say all casa no can symbiosis. Are you free? Yes, are you free? But unim once I will cause you Christo ni papa no co program here. Me say Obekan 2 Kings chapter 8 verse 8.
Come on now.
Then
Minia Obetimi search ya mam quick one na wakan amamia because I'm dyslexic in here. Yeah, the kind medin kakra.
Oh yeah, then.
Yeah. You know 2 Kings chapter 8 verse 8. So
Osi Ohene kachire Hazael say se wo konyankopon nipa no ho a fa achede to nsem na kachire ne say ana na bisa ne say no kachire ne say ombisa nyankopon say me yare so ebekọ ana Brofo na mekan na mede ma adwen.
Yeah, what do I adwen? Safi don say ye twi news
the man na mutie a mo bekọ a Christopher no mo ma we enim anim mo ko nyame fie mo ko hia nyame nipa nyankopon so a kire se o kwa fa bibi kakra ekita na fa kọ edifo no mo didi
no correct
edifo no o mo didi
no correct
nti no kwa memfa osapan kọ ba bia o kọ yi ade
enkoye I receive nko
give your light bill what am I say o shares cleaners ni neme nyina nti no mo ka asem no so a eya mo mfa nyame asem no so enka ho na eno emma enhira you see say wo kotua gate fee enhira bia animo na mbo ni a wo kwa wa yi uyam edi bibi ko because of enyo sofo no ewo nyame nti
you are preaching
what am I say eno ye enhira see ye gate fee enhira baako say nim
sofo
but say wo ko se me ko nyame fie no nim say nyame nti na wo ko no kita bibi ode ko no nyankopon hwe no so na we hira wo ensi wo dem wa na emon ba bi ofa free ye no obebo ho ti senia Isaiah e ko ya chese ye frɛ ma me no e de na yi kakra bi ma no
oyo kitu ebni ne plan
wa ni okomo ne da nti atie Christopher amutie me munsua senia nyame hye ye frɛ consultation inshira nim I'm telling you sa ne man kiti we ya ye de
boa nyame dwuma no enu na inshira wo mu wo bra akọ consultations wo nim say wo inshira no e wo sa ne ma we mu wo ye we ya enka enhiahia wo ma nko consultation ko 2000 cedis that's right
and Ola enunti na ye program
me pacho unhu ni so invite Socrates now be ma word of exhortation
koso me trimpa se me invite him
okay
but you can
invite me amema
but you can very deep I mean the entia yemfa gate fee into your program no say you believe say nyame pese obi free ni pem one say how much can you pay for nyame adwuma nti wo free wo pem ya eno na nhira nkasa wom edima ena nsatia nyina anya pe obi onso oni bi kra nyankopon nim so oni bi ono so omra
okay
ebi na msa sorry na mu na koma pa o di tie program na chi no onyankopon so be hia na da chi bi ono so nya bia o dia support onyankopon adwuma senior senior brother
ada itwemu ena ye minister honorable Ablaji Fagomashi also a day accounting to the people series eba so for bekayem say 2 weeks or so 3 weeks ago and a foka for a penny and a convener by Yebisano of the performance of NDC under the tourism, arts and culture. Must say omode so far no omosha performance ni no omosko NDC and I say Minister Ablaji Fagomashi 0%. Omosko no 0%. Na so onye she. Sano mo patch. Na aduada yi mami eshia ensem for ewo Jubilee House ebizu em friend of Flagstaff House no. Ono so echere se da bi de foka for kan enya no kre nti ode normal eye mako dunum mako dunum ebeto abontin a kire enoma omo atimi aye so far ama sector no ene Ghana nyina ba yentie ye mame ene baako mienu miensa bi na memekan enoma a wo se omo aye na afi yemfa enkomo no hye so se the medical Canada no ene yentimi en din komo en kwachiri too much said they are meaning because MPP election so so was CFA results niti Honorable Abla Jifa Gomashi, Minister Tourism, Arts and Culture.
Rehabilitate the National Theatre of Ghana in Accra and commence plans to build a second national theatre in Kumasi. I've given you that report, but let me add quickly that I took a tour and of the Ashanti region's the theatre spaces and Center for National Culture Spaces. And I've suggested to Cabinet that instead of starting a new one, we focus on finishing what has been started. And Cabinet is in approval of that suggestion. So that's what is going to happen. And then if the opportunity comes, we start a new one.
Okay, eti yama me say theater anabai a promise here before so ye to abama omo ama befa kunya kese no bosha omo de ma yensen kombe si second national theater ewo Kumasi no ono watu anase wachre cabinet se ebe yanka yemfa no ntonchen na yenwie adwuma abanda da NPP ehsa se anase omo antimi enwie no ansana yakope kwanya edibesi the new theater no the osaka ye ebinsu.
National tourist arrivals reached 1303,962 people in 2025, which is an increase over the 2024 figure of 1288,804. Domestic tourism grew from 1.68 million visits in 2024 to 1.7 million visits in 2025, representing 7% growth. The total revenue generated from the arrivals in 2025 is 4.34 billion. I beg your pardon. The 10 most visited attractions in Ghana combined to draw 1,377,588 visitors in 2025. This accounted for roughly 77% of all domestic tourism site visits nationwide. These sites are Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, Kakum National Park, Bunsu Aboritum Eco Park, Cape Coast Castle, Menchia Palace, Kumasi Zoo, Accra Zoo, Elmina Castle, Shai Hills Resource Reserve, and Abri Botanical Gardens. May I add real quick that 3 out of the 10 are directly under the ministry. The others are handled differently from the ministry.
Okay, etini dia ye mame echire mu biem ene se eye afie twa mu 2025 ahoho a Ghana ye gi won ewa ha eye nipa 1,306,962 ena ahoho eba Ghana eno no na afi 2024 no na omoye 1,288,804 a echese nipa beye 18,000 bi babroso senior omoba na ye 2024 no na ebiem ochese we nyina no sika e de break Ghana in terms of arrival revenues generated from arrival 2025 you know 4,342 million and yebe kan tiawa ka se 4.34 billion and yenya efri sa nsahwe amanfo ebesra Ghana last 2025 you know na osabo mu se baby miaye be du ena ye enchemu no anase data no ekire se nipa dodo na eba Ghana na se mpo Ghana for kra ewo Ghana no omo epe ehokopa de dika ye Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park no Kakum National Park Bonsu Abotrumu ena Eco Park ena Cape Coast Castle Menchia Palace Kumasi Zoo Accra Zoo Elmina Castle ena Shah Hills Resource Reserve ena Abru Botanical Garden no di twa to say sa miaye dui emu miensa pe ena ehye aban ensa se dia ka no de eye baby e wono petemufo no edia.
The ministry has gone into a partnership agreement with the World Intellectual Property Organization WIPO to organize the first ever IP conference for Africa and the Caribbean in Ghana. Dubbed Afro-Caribbean Creative Bridge Conference, the copyright-centered South-South collaboration platform will be dedicated exclusively for creators and professionals in the music industry from Africa and the Caribbean. The conference is designed as both a policy and practice-oriented event that translates copyright principles into concrete tools for music sector collaborations, including collective management, digital distribution, neighboring rights, and cross-cultural border royalty flows. The event, which is targeting over 50 Ghanaian creatives in music, will A, raise IP awareness in the business of music in Africa and the Caribbean.
Etino mame koso achire mu se eye eda September ya na ya September ya da enimie no conference bi be koso ewo Ghana ha nipa 50 pe na attendance that conference, you know, and it's all about IP, intellectual property, home come but this one is specific to music. It, you know, I think it's 21st to 23rd of September, and asa in Shemui Ebekoso. Mede Nino Ebesia na afi Yashen Komono ase ewaha mesha say Richmond so because Richmond so once we nyada GT ya and what tron nsem bibribi good graphic show base and then some no a bro 15 pages watch the ono so nadwene efa de mame ebe ka kire yen eda edwadan Richmond edupoku
yo yeah minister why are they say after 19 months at least what appear accountability series no and some more kind the speech or the mind when I personally critically looked at it, I saw 25 different issues.
25.
Now, the 25 no be factual inaccuracies, vague statements, things that are routine that she's claiming as if things that have been specially done, and then things that were achieved before that she's claiming as things that this ministry has achieved.
Okay.
Until number 25 no, these are what they center around.
Until what you chimana.
But me 25 years
because say normal unya free ni nkase mu no what you chim say we say wo e bia ye factual inaccuracies
e bia ye just
factual inaccuracies no mo yesen.
Oh, I haven't been mu out of the 25 side.
Okay, all right.
Until I rather like to focus on a few of the things that were promised and what the results have been.
Okay.
And then some of the vulnerabilities and a few of the issues in the presentation that she made.
Okay.
Also, I say no, or no can say ne account no. She promised that she was going to give us an account on economic growth, jobs, and national identity. First of all, her national identity was missing in her own speech.
Okay.
In fact, her speech it felt like she was giving an inventory of the agencies under the ministry rather than an account.
Okay.
Now, after young corner accounts now or the Maya and Ankasamuna, you share some of the things that are in there. But and say, or say tourism inflows na $4.34 billion.
Yes. 2025.
Good. She talked about the figure. as if it was an achievement, when in fact the year before was higher. There was a decline of 10%. So how you list that as if it's a good thing, it's something you have achieved, I find it very difficult.
The year before, near 2024.
The year before, 2024, no, you have 4.83 billion.
Okay.
And now 2025, you have 4.34 billion. But she mentions a decline of about 10%.
Okay.
So when you mention it as if it's an achievement, I don't know whether losing out is an achievement.
Okay.
And that is one of the issues that she had. And then there was also an issue. The number of visitors are yenyano, a course, but sika almost spending no about form. So she talked about the numbers that have increased without talking about impact. Because the happening just any pa say yenya home fast and I yeshe. And the uka say nipa ba, na say nipa na eba ye no, yenya home fast and then the omba no ba me den.
Omba strashe.
Omba sense strashe no. And yet say omo ba no na omo ho ye fe. Or ye percent nkofo ba strashe because omo ba o man no enya bibi efri mu. Enti se nkofo ba bebre na ye nya bibi efri mu a na ne ye koye ana ye bae. So those are and also another issue that I saw with what she talked about. Okay. She also mentioned, say, on average, the starred hotels, now the average staff strength is 101, as opposed to what? What was that figure for? What was that figure doing? The fact that hotels are averaging 101 workers does not indicate job creation. It is nothing. So when you bundle it as if that is an achievement, that is neither here nor there. And then she mentions 107 additional licensed enterprises. Yes, so does it translate to 407 additional jobs or what?
No, but I say you are being too hard now.
I'm not being too hard. I'm just saying what she said. I'm telling you what I think about what she said.
Okay, I think she was only trying to state the state of the industries, as at now.
Mr. T, me presentation with the fact that in her opening statement that she's coming to Obama who say she's coming to talk about economic growth, jobs, and national identity.
Okay.
That was her premise for everything. So I don't see...
Today's engagement is to account to the people of Ghana for the performance of the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts and its support for jobs, economic growth, national identity, as well as what? And the black nakataso. Okay, as well as our outlook. Yes, that was what...
Exactly. So I am juxtaposing the things that she said with how she opened. Okay? And she said there's been 407 additional licensed enterprises. Fair enough. We are not arguing those figures. So what?
That 407, no, within which 17 months, no?
Yes.
This account is for the 19
months.
No. Let's be fair. I think this for 2025.
So this account is supposed to be an account of her stewardship. This is the first time she's appearing in the accountability series.
Okay.
Many issues. They say a lot of the things that are there are routine or did not happen within her period, or she didn't have control over, or she did nothing to bring, or it's not an achievement of this of a leader stewardship at the ministry. Except me the wakana maker. And the wakana me pense mu.
No correct. It is say no now check pick out the inaccuracies.
Makacho said mimi issues are they are the statements make in 25 different issues. So I am talking about a few of them.
Okay.
After my called Black Star Experience.
The troubled guy.
Yes. Black Star Experience na minister say the Omani say Oma Lanchi Black Star Experience. Now Black Star Experience is so I support to dozens of activities around the country. That is vague. Oh, that's what she said.
How come I didn't see that part?
Can say no what you see. Who can say Black Star Experience? I said what you say reaching higher way. She gave us something in the pipeline. What a politician would say. What she forgets is that in 2024 we close that up. It's the same expecting to be every one resource. Not we're in the pipeline, all of those things. That's not what we're looking for. Well, in that same speech, what she talked about our Black Star experience, is almost much ado about nothing. Apart from lunch, any event organize December, no. I think the event was it Taste Ghana?
I think Taste
Black Star experience.
Yeah, was it Taste
the culture. Taste the culture.
Like that, yeah.
Come here say bibia potting be anywhere you bet me the say Black Star experience a logo.
No,
but
Richmond,
Bibi now per buy support and only ministry ya na de omu logo abon bi. Na say ya support o.
Mami embrem kakra. Taste the culture. No?
Yes.
It is not a dear Black Star experience for a diaba. NPP time no order that. As a mother taste something, right? I've forgotten the name you had on it. But the interesting part I realized was that the same font style Anna NPP phone using, the same thing they used last year, December. It's only some small tweakings, be changing one. So we cannot accept that to be a new thing.
Taste of Ghana.
NPP DNA Taste of Ghana, right?
And I will taste the culture.
Exactly. So it cannot be a new thing. It's just Adiobi a year now.
Let's give it to them. Let's say that it is even something they did. Beyond that, what has been done? Even if we give that to them, yes, it's not dean. We have to say, taste Ghana and taste culture is different. Until no maye. And you say dimu Rex mu bohun de running normanty. Let's give that to them. But beyond that, as a Black Star experience, yeah, bibi ane di logo abohun. That means Black Star. It say na say music Ghana creative arts agency High Life. Na the a Black Star experience logo abohun, but Black Star experience did absolutely nothing in this. So, and see, we don't see businesses as support to Adiaba. The promise that was made, the promise that was made at the launch of this. Would you forget the manifesto at the launch in May? The promise that was made by the president and the presidential staff who is leading this project, Rex Omar. Yeah, all these months down the line. Also, she mentioned something that I find very interesting, that there's been an increase in patronage at the National Theatre by 15%. What did you expect? When you closed all venues, what were you expecting? And how do you call that an achievement? So, yes, National Theatre patronage has increased, but it is because you shut down every other venue.
Why am I feeling uncomfortable?
Don't be. I'm just perusing what she said.
Okay, Twaso.
So, yes, increment of 15%, but 15% on what basis? Also, now she mentions she mentions Hotcast.
Hotcast, yeah.
Hotcast or no? I think what she did there is what I would call overclaiming. So she mentions that from 2020 to 2026, Hotcast has trained 4,000 trainees. In 2020, what did she do? In 2021, what did she do? In 2022, what did she do? In 2023, what did she? How are you talking about something that happened over a 6-year period as part of your achievements or things you have done in 19 months? And over there, because she knows she overclaimed over there, she continues by saying that, they are hoping they are put things in place so that every year they will train 5,000 people. So I find that rather an issue. Also, I have an issue with the Film Fund and the Creative Arts Fund. You see, a budget is not appropriation. Appropriation is not allocation. And allocation is not receipt.
I'm a chin and also.
Where the minimum crime first what can wo?
What the fact
trimu. Say yeah budget you can wo trimu saying. Say budget ye the sikashe or mine esika krata mu si ye de be ma mini bia agency bia na bia ene nkyere se ye de ama no ye ka se ye de ama no so a eno so nkyere se ye de ama no ye ka se ye de be ma na ene nkyere se ye de ama no. So we hear about 20 million for film, 20 million for creative arts,
agents.
But And that is all for this year. Yang kasi yabema over the period, the 4-year period. So if we are in the 8th month of the year, okay, 4 months to go, and all we can talk about is an allocation of 5 million Ghana for both. And no, even that,
I think in her remarks, Nimio na 5.
5.
Yeah.
But even those two na you speak to the direct agencies, and it appears it's a BBI hit on more account.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about?
Or say or train airline.
What are we talking? Or train airline and sano this kind of moment. And you say I feel never query na she's here.
18 social direct manifesto achievement now point 2 also revive the Creative Arts Fund to provide sustainable financial support for startups and for ailing large, medium and small creative businesses. Remarks Nini 5 million cedis has been released. LI soon to be passed by Parliament to operationalize the fund.
And then let me make a last point. Said the Bayer before has been Biaka. Well, last 2 points. She also talked about cocoa.
Yeah.
And talked about Ghana's per capita consumption of cocoa. And says that it has moved from 0.45 kg to 1 kg in recent years. What does she mean by that? By 2024 February, Cocoa Board reported that our per capita consumption of cocoa had reached 1 kg. So how is she claiming the 1 kg in the 19 months she's been in office when it happened in 2024? And then says that it is because of activities somewhere, chocolate week celebrations. Really? She did chocolate week celebrations in 2024?
2025.
Yes, she was here in 2025. Yeah. What she's claiming as an achievement happened in 2024. So how is that an achievement for her? And no crap say media. Well, based on councillors' advice the previous time, you can't say that they haven't done anything. But from what I read, what I perused, it appears to say the Okayan is read factually inaccuracies, baby. Vague statements, baby. And no money, baby, is routine. But you can give them a few things. Some of the things you can give them, High Life, Juma Kakra, UNESCO. And then there's the Afestac. That is going to happen in Ghana in December.
Yeah.
The WIPO conference, the Korea Heritage Project. She talked about, a strategy or whatever you want to call it for Kumasi a theater now. I don't know whether it's a strategy, whether it is backtracking. I don't know what it is. But these were my takeaways. WIPO, Afestec, Korea Project. But beyond that, the High Life thing, beyond these things, I don't see anything that was new, different, special, unique. It's been much ado about nothing for me.
Entertainment Review.
Area in Sono, Minia Kojo Preko Dankwa, convener for FOCAP, and so I be kind said me kind na time no so. Into never try na ya do justice to just this press address by your minister. No. Now we are also privileged enough to have the former Deputy Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Honorable Mark Okreku-Mantin. So eka ye ho awie ye di edi nkomo. Honorable Mamu Akwaba.
Yenia.
Pacho wokode.
Nyankopon dom.
Eden yami ase. Akwaba say that's so wa bekan ho.
Me that's it.
Yes. Kojo Akwaba.
Yenia.
Open me bazo.
I saw kono so.
Yeah, sorry.
I saw kono so.
The real wo pia Mike ni nyina go see Richmond. I thought that Obeka is a member Richmond kan nyina. Oh boss fache me. We dey wadaroma. Aduro.
You see.
Fache me.
Ola.
Na mama Kojo Akwaba wi ntino na
Adia ba kwa me ya our creatives home. I'll repeat it today again. I'll repeat it today. Me ya say creatives pe kasa talk.
Okay.
Me say for somebody say obeboa Ghana for creatives nyina no. Ni nyina ye tie no. and tell us nothing is an achievement. I'll repeat it. It's a big achievement to mobilize the whole creative industry. We are all listening. Peace FM. It's an achievement. Hola. Me won't say time ni ho into the midman be see and say.
I don't know. Double can no. Rande. The role model. Anyway. Kojo, not long ago, Foka for mo be catch say ministry no so far mo score almost 0%. Mo catch say mo hwehwe mu amoye ewo ministry no enyuma ye mu nyina no mo keka ni nyina si ani a mo score mo 0/100. But minister nso so ebedi nkomoyi wabo mo nsem na togo TBA was say direct manifesto achievements no obebubo so eye dunum the big kind was say they will introduce flagship culinary arts festival, a friend Afro Gastro, establish partnership with Chefs Association of Ghana, a achievement by Konono. They toss me know about Creative Arts Fund or say Sabria or New Year Dean Komono 5 million there. A buying Eddie Ama name me a chain say LIB ye be ebeba so na fi yetimi operationalize fund no. They toss me and some film fund or see and also yama 5 million the same thing and ye train LI and sana yetimi ediskana mamo. They toss 9 facilitate partnership with international cultural organizations to promote knowledge exchange, collaborations, and exposure to diverse artistic practices. You know, say AWHF, NAWHIPIC training on interpretation, presentation, and heritage management. Sankofa Project 2, Korea Ghana Heritage Project, Ghana Denmark WIPO Conference. Ebeba sui ninano eka ho HSE omo etimi. Chibi kama munya se mo sreno enye fe de to sunum ne kan si 6 pe 15 me sure so munya ma kan bi de to sunu say facilitate, enforce and enhance the collection and management systems for copyright and royalties in Ghana. Now to facilitate the omotimi aye achievement and say WIPO conference na ebeba so no yo Ensia, baby, Amidisi, Makase Dunum, rehabilitate the National Theatre of Ghana in Accra and commence plans to build a second National Theatre in Kumasi. Remarks Nini, plans are far advanced towards that. Major administrative requirements completed. The ministry is in touch with Regional Minister for Land Acquisition and before we trigger major steps. Eti kwajo, ayi foka for mubi chan trochre yana.
But that's it. And me check for you now. First of all, the mechanic say you better the minister say wait to me enya kukudru ajije a update fi the agencies ho na wabeye accountable to us. Whether the accountant or the Mayano really is accountable, that's another matter that we have to deal with. But we'll deal with it today. So clearly, FOCAP still stands by what we said. Say, checking from 2025, now a bino enya botre ebe katre yen say oma ye juma in 1 year no. When it comes to your sector now, the creative tourism sector now, we still believe it is 0. 6, 7, 8 months down the lane, we still believe it is 0. And we'll stand by it. Whether his the accountability series or not, we will. Because in front of me, omankasomo manifesto, omo kachre yen say, and emani nyane wrong. Some of these things, see ayana metiasia politicians feel abia opese ugu omejuma and also ugu omabai. But entisa they and your pesayeka.
Okay.
So with the accountability series, clearly it tells you say minister na yeneno eteno wajera ewo noa ne manifesto a omotena se etroye enya mugidie some person mode ebre eye creatives no. I will say it again here, and I've said it, that the NDC manifesto is far better than what MPP presented. To me, I still stand by it. Simply because almost 80 to 85% were just low-hanging fruits that did not need any too serious processes within government to pluck this thing. That is the more reason why I keep saying is I will support their manifesto for what they brought as against the MPP. Again, it tells you, one, they were struggling to put things together. But your kinka ending in a nutshell was they were in a hurry to put something together to come because your boss will say from 1 year to 9 months, ministries are co-accountability series of Omampeni through Felix Kwachofusu Ashisheno. Solid 1 year. Ye ministry no. Therefore, they need to do it. This is the second time they have attempted to come run the accountability series, and they can tell me whether it is wrong. This is the second time they have attempted. The first time they couldn't go, simply because they cannot gather anything to come tell us. Of course, they should come and tell me whether I'm wrong.
Yes,
again, Obemaye account of the waye, not the procedural things that happen in our ministry. Sa any peno. Inti, for instance, Sawuba now be catch me say, and I want to start with the fund. Good call. Fund and maybe a trim some 8 years ago. Abayno efeli catch back to back in a budget every time. Now a minister of finance say they will set up the fund, they will set up the fund, they will set up the fund. It was zero. It didn't happen. It was a failure. Waba, no problem. What the 40 million aba? Now, Minister Nakasana or Kasano.
Also, what the 40 million aba?
So 2020. So or the 20 out of film, the 22 other creatives. That is what the Minister of Finance said.
But Minister, we used to say 55 naba.
Say me patch say or better budget initially say 40 million.
And a beba.
Good. Minister Kasha says he's 55 million naba. Right? Okay. The same minister now knows all cancer assembly say 5 million naba, which he thinks is an achievement. Then comes back to say they need ally. Answer says he can ye to miache meboa.
No correct for okay.
Little did she know that National Film Authority, as we speak, is requesting and asking people to bring or submit their programs, event, films, and that omo be chesikano anameboa.
No correct.
One day, haven't you seen news cards and announcement running say omba bechana?
I've seen it.
A minister cannot see illegality in this, but rather tell us it's omunya ally before they share the money. Now, who train ally to share the money when your other agency is sharing the money as we speak?
No,
if you activate to tell me, say, me family works emra na maintenance na mami sika na hwemu when indeed NFA has set up a committee, launched, publicized, to tell us the people who are fund managers to share the money. They have activated and telling us 5 million they want to share. And I'm what? Good. And or catch say Omuhia airline. That's a failure. She didn't even know her loss. Is that what she's telling us? 2. When Creative Arts Agency can't say omo person mo register omo enterprises and sana omo hu don person mo ye no. National Film Authority sika when they don't even have data. They don't even know their enterprises, the number of people who are under them, yet they are sharing the money. But Creative Arts Agency is nowhere near. And listen to her very well. Look at her antics. Oka National Film Authority we you know. Obian can share me. The Okafa Creative Arts Agency home. Zero. When Tibian can be papa bia and for National Film Authority Creative Arts Agency home. When indeed omukra na esesa nka omukra no sika no kran komo chane first. But one cash you won. Again. What is all can say Sebi National Film Authority SA almost percent almost 1% to the GDP. And I'm what you say Sebi.
On Tiasi Angwaka.
Maybe. Until I make a say it tells me say maybe as a statement in a church you know. Ebia no obi anhye dan kan mu yie. Menka so no, but obi anhye dan kan mu yie. Now, when you read the vision and mission of current National Film Authority for any person under 2 years, one of the things they say they need 1% of Ghanaians, 1%, and I want to repeat, 1% of Ghanaians to enjoy local movies, Ghanaian movies. It wasn't about GDP. And the minister should know that if you say you want just NFA, just a single agency to contribute 1% to GDP, you are looking at almost about 22 or 25 point something million dollars to make up 1% of one GDP. Onion mass. So writing there say they want to do 1% of GDP. It was absurd.
Under the policy direction of the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, the National Film Authority has set a medium-term objective to grow the film sector's contribution to at least 1% of Ghana's GDP from 0.2%.
Medium term no kind boy. Medium term. And you want to create
from no there no one
and you want to create almost about 22 to 25 million dollars to make up a 1% GDP.
A typo error.
Asaman say
man cash.
But a typo error crana and that's a mistake. Then it means that's what I'm saying is that maybe they were not prepared to come tell us the things that they were telling us. Again.
Over 5 minutes.
Matthias here. Oh yeah, accountability series. Your flagship, Black Star Experience. Now, oh yeah, a program like this, when to me invite an office set up by the president at the office of the president, coordinating office of the Black Star Experience, they were not there. No, we knew Rexuma, they were not invited. Yes.
They didn't even know about it.
They didn't even know about it.
Oh, Zay.
How? How can you have things done like that? So it tells you, say, there's a problem. And I will tell you where the problem is coming from.
Peace FM.
Went to me a manamba, yet when a journalist asked you, say, Black Star who en komono, I wish you could play that particular tape.
Don't worry, I'll find it for you.
Or say, you should go and read about Black Star experience. Minister, we should go and read about Black Star experience and understand what Black Star experience is. Then I asked myself, is it the same thing that I saw your friend is saying, Vetinana, where Alexa Fenyo Mike Honorable was asking her questions about the Black Star experience and the manifesto, and then Toto Papa Sonana. Is that the same thing? Yen kind Black Star experience, you couldn't even tell us the real core meaning of Black Star experience to us Ghanaians by yen kind. That is below the belt. And I think there's a problem between the office, with Black Star experience and Creative Arts Agency. Minister, Jumediebi or say what a committee, and this committee was set up and accessed information by 16th of March 2025. Now listen to this. Okay, and Yama or no minister no ekaya, and I want to just to quote someone where Nanajwa window was what a committee amomo. This is what she said. The minister also acknowledged the need for collaboration across institutions, referencing the overlapping work around the Black Star experience when she set up the committee headed by Nanahima Adwoa Awendo. Clearly, from day one, the coordinating office ain't to me Nyejuma because the minister herself sees some overlapping work between the systems. And go to Creative Arts Agency, it is the same thing. Who to me set up 11-member committee. Now, once I catch her and say you're director of Creative Arts Ministry, therefore, having a Creative Arts Agency, Nankasano, yedi. Now, another one. We'll say, what to a cabinet for? Say, ma ebeya, and kamayin see a National Theatre Nibium. Kumase.
Ankasa mi esi ni bi mo yen twentwen so patron
only time yen twentwen so when I have seen structures, I have seen samples of architectural structures obidioko when I know they have voted monies for them to do feasibility studies also my yen twentwen so. Listen, I am surprised maybe whether she doesn't even know politics no and say bibi no. When the NPP came to power with the same manifesto promises, they told us we were going to build ultra-modern theaters.
Last sitting, ultra-modern theaters.
Multi-purpose, ultra-modern.
Now they see.
Then Yenya, deputy minister who said we should maintain what we have and fix it. Then they reduce it to amphitheaters. And this is where we are. One Kasawa president about 2013, and I have it here, August 6, 2013, government to build second national theater. This is 2013. The same president is back again, promising another theater. What was it here? Mayensi. Last one, Marine Drive.
Okay.
Yetiana Marine Drive, Yebeka Chay and back to back, say Yebesi Marine Drive. Some 8 years ago, Ahayana Niete, and we're told under the MPP, say, the architectural structures in a building in Yamanina, design in Yadama Brand TB.
Is it David
Ajayi? Onyamaye. Huge sums of money gone. Agenda 111, the same man. Amanana yet to know the same man. Yademano. Processes were done. My deputy minister former was with the former chief director of a ministry, Echo Parliament. And they were bombarded with questions as to where the Marine Drive Sikaniwo. They couldn't hide anything but to tell all of us that Sika ain't ni futuonim. Sika nim.
It's kind of way.
When we knew very well that some once upon a time Kundum Festival ni da Kenya, sa sika ni bia na de nim. But of course, why? Because they don't have what it takes to tell us where the money is. They are right.
Okay.
Obaya, we say Osanti committee for Atinema ye na okan be strangely there that Omuko program me and then he went to pitch a Marine Drive. Eh? Ola, this is what she pitched. Watch my hands. This is what she pitched. This is the pitching that she took there. I brought it here for everybody to see. This is the pitching. Marine Drive Investment Project. This is what she introduced at the conference that businessmen were there. This is it.
What is wrong with it?
4-page. And
what is
this
wrong
is
with
the
it?
pitching.
So
time I would have read details for you to understand. This is the pitching.
Medasi. Kojo preko dankwa no tobo ma buton ma nyabuto yam home ti obaba yana na open as
the TV. Now, Madam Minister, international arrivals increased by 1.4% in 2025, but tourism receipts fell from $4.82 billion to $4.34 billion. Why did visitors spending fall, and what is your target for tourism received in 2026? Okay, so the Black Star Experience's own vision is to inject $5 billion into Ghana's economy by 2027. We are now more than a year into the program. How much of that target has actually been achieved, and how are you measuring it? Thank you.
Why did it fall? Exchange rate.
Rich, I think your the question you asked answer in you. The drop was the exchange rate in the man by. And I was here I said and one answer question.
Exchange rate in the man was that they spending less when they are in Ghana. Because that is in dollar terms. How much they spend is not in cedis. It's in dollars. In the exchange rate in the man from.
The second question, yes, it was exchange rate really. So it's not a loss really. Black Star was supposed to. Okay, so I need you to go and read what the Black Star Experience is set out to do. And as I indicated in the report, it is not an event. And I've also, in this room, told you that we need a way in which we measure the contributions of the sector to GDP. And that's why we're working with the Statistical Service. And that's why I gave you a briefing on the 2030 UNESCO right. So until we have those, it's difficult to measure. But I believe that if you look at, in total, the efforts that we're making, it shouldn't be difficult to come to the conclusion that we're on the right track.
All right, Honorable Jifa Blago Machine. Now, after Honorable Mark Okrekumante, so Atlas, Honorable.
Yes.
Marquand, baby.
Yeah.
I say more.
Thank you for the information too. Maybe I'm who say, we don't feel mountains, never. I'm who say, oh, yeah, for KFC be or why,
yeah.
I didn't know why. To walk now, kind of.
And out here, 15 Ghana cities, do
I understand.
Do 15 Ghana. Yes, will be a magic.
Two kind of that explains it.
Yeah.
Now the information also my
Pacho, I dare be me young country.
And yet,
or Daruma.
And yet, you see,
Honorable Pacho.
Once Pacho.
Pacho.
Politician been a canker. Mafa type rich and type na mo market and only see only to laugh at you.
Oh, Honorable, so my Pacho.
Mitika mana me I am go to KFM and I room you. And our program be you call in and you know no so oba obaba you know and watch you nipa kon ye. Now I pass na one pass it. I said Jodigi. I did any for the those times no. Ah, na Ruby wa boy nyumbi. Nyum no boy, ni party boy title, see there be waiting. Aye, Mascofi. Hey, I don't see a Komaika. Ono no wa chere ni party of Fefifie no. Ono great.
Examiner student engineer.
The conference visit or can no when ya. No, my mama said Muscovy. I say those I say GBC are growing up. Yet the number basa. The montage GBC by Toby. Correct.
Yes,
then I saw you too.
Ekomeka biggest hit.
Messi Hima album.
Messi Hima album.
Yes, son. You be the baba sa GBC, but say that time na cassette. Unya record more. And then internet abay. We do recordings now, ladies and gentlemen. This is by Whitney Houston. Nipo to nyum se bema. Now, voice of the actor, he says, hey, on other nipple, but you name him for GBC Penny in an 80. It's in Bacha for message in man and I room you say. These things, presentation and research in a number.
Yeah.
To say, Yama standards are drop ya. Kojo, no one can. Don't ask everybody. Morning show, because I watch show. Over now, prepare.
Yeah.
This is standards are folia. It's social media, media.
I agree.
Say, I
agree.
Also, be our computers in 20 years. I know I searching papa. Now
see, for such a show, I expect a saying yes, because who say what the Bible correct you be there? I want to say, I don't know if I'm making sense.
Honorable, even our minister even got some things wrong, and you are allow.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
On that note,
and I say election, your time is up. It's honorable. It's but I mean, if I should ask direct questions, now you want to give your own overview of what she delivered before we go into the specifics.
So, I'll give you overview.
Okay.
I think say one kasa host show we're a wrong person for me because Sankobi netewa can ma can't true my papa when it's
feel free.
Okay.
Feel free cry.
A few months ago. Uvim you last year Mekai UTV show. I scan around, I monitor a lot of things. Tell yeah be there was a BBI fine. Okay.
Mekai pa.
Was a BBI koye.
Tata Kwana is a black star, so we knew.
Bribis, I just said.
And so, and Shanu Bino.
Only host show an Empress. NDC. Yeah, I'm not. Empress cried over NDC now, because I said,
but on cancel NDC. Maybe the outcome.
Yes, you know, Pill.
Maybe the outcome, Major, but on cancel NDC.
You, Marty. What's MPP River or Kakonibida? Samijan Fiba 2024. Inyanamshe. What is our show it in a hoboy gachi sang?
Bibia, sounds sooner a education minister.
About minimum way.
Honestly, me man call
Mante. The truth is that same day I was on Adum TV.
Oh, okay.
It's me ban and shake kakra. As a show no yet kakra that day.
Also because of the style of communication, you can't put too much pressure. As autonomous to say your man penny could first start boko. So at this one time.
Hey, most I show you say me share some jam fidi. Ne ho kire ne sa no ka was any message if no kan. And so we say oh no kan nyina ye. Ye ho ye hinkeke. Well, and ne. Me nua Sam George Wayne. National Theatre. Me call public account committee or the war me say I can't come and say that when I monitor a public account, public account is sometimes I can't come and tell the national Chinese government.
Yeah.
They've also quoted Chinese government.
Yeah.
So let's compare. Did I tell a lie at that time that they used for politics? Today they're also quoting Chinese government.
They're not supporting the free one.
Sure. Ula. In terms of my general overview, and some of my detail of idea, say we must be careful. I still call myself a young politician, but ne was ye magana no be benefiting. Yen try na yenye. Yetina Ghana ha me two kwang back. It was around September or October. Me ba na me driver be farm airport. And I heard if we ask him driver from airport. First, most of the time when I come, what I say and say, nature, I come in, that's what we do.
Yeah.
No, say, brah, election, no, we'll be loose. I'm sad. We'll see. A few days here or two, crying. Nagana for their yemo in the name of Galamsey. The pictures they are showing, the passion that they're using to drive this Galamsey thing, NDC are quite, you know. That Galamsey idea alone, Mama lose election. And I can assure you, say, Opa young research and you see Galamsey played a major role in how we lost. And then Galamsey thing, a softening in a ding. Well, and when we do this, and then people are saying that President Kufuor's management of the Galamsey is better than what we see now.
Okay.
For GJA boss, and I'm friend, John Ford. Head of journalists in this country. No, I could not President Mahama Shia CSOs. No, I could not Jubilee House. That President Mahama. Oh, Mama, yes, this is what we are doing. This is what we are doing. This is what we are doing. No pictorial evidence. Just because of Northern Aka. As the lead of journalists in this country, we are only remarks on my. I can see you are doing very well, Mr. President. I
said you can't 23.
But you see, if you know the trade and you understand journalism, evidence, it's similar to law. And when you want to convince people, the world has moved from word. The world today, infographics, evidence, pictures, technology, all these things you show before and now. When we came to take power, this is how this water looked like. Now, Senate, evidence. I expected a journalist of your head of journalism in this country to say that, Mr. President, it's not enough. Because what shows is true. We want to see next time when we come, show us before and now.
True.
Why? We're no leading journalists in this country.
Patch any fast for next time,
oh, Ochena mocha kwan no. Mocha kwan so mode. We can take you for granted. That's the meaning. Yes. There are a lot of things at National Theatre. I'm saying about it. Me call National Theatre last week. They make second lady, Excellency Samira Baumia. And they make semi medicine and George Quay play or in the last week. Solid play, pa. It's my favorite so far from George Quay and Nashoko. Chair Metina. And I was some George and Lucky, and it's an ebu. Now, me say, I remember. Me near Sam George, my Aquarian brother. He's also born in January. He's my Aquarian brother, Honorable Joe Wise. If we are known as people, I can't carry. The Aquarians are known for that. Oh, boss was saying Kwame Despite. Aquarian. Yes, that's what Aquarian. Kwame Eugene Aquarian. Rexoma Aquarian. Most of Rexoma, one more.
Father and say Aquarian.
Oh, Father Aquarian.
Yeah, Father General.
Mukano cry. List who made it. Be a suspect.
As I come Despite.
Oh, body me brain. Say list how man. Be a suspect. Be a suspect.
Bro, sir, come here. Some now can I hear.
There's a young boy.
Okay, no mama come count. Mama come count. Mama come count. Mama back when you cry better and never went to my center. If you're sure, nigga. And the last one is a big some time. Oh, yeah, Aquarian.
Cancer. When you want people, honest people, that's why God created the world in July.
Marty.
Oui.
Okay. So I know, sir, Honorable Sam George, but this time National Theatre agenda could be pushy because he was very fair on National Theatre. Master, National Theatre. Then I'm going to Focus. Also, I'm moving here. I'm going to party. I'm going to Focus. National Theatre. Then I'm going to
the Okafa Hone security for my mom uniforms. Ashe. I mean, you can read them. And then again, a condition, and in the moment, fee,
no,
German company.
But you see, Foka, Moyesa.
You see, make us say ABI can be big. You can read it. Sano Kai, if a National Theatre. security for your uniforms. Me boy, it is there. You can tell.
Security at National
so read
Theatre.
it. Listen to it.
Okay, ain't here.
Renovation, that view the American security. Say now pay.
No, but
also the security situation
statement
at the facility has been improved with the provision of additional security personnel.
Yeah. So
introduction of uniforms.
Yes, I'm not lying.
For security personnel.
I'm missing a problem with presentation. I think it's a rush work. Pressure now more than so for the past weeks in account. Because last week, time I'm not going to have hand. We take a kakra. When I told you, I know Subobo. My teeth was sick. Precodan council, so I can't go for the past week. Pressure room.
Okay.
For what you just told me, they are giving me a clue. The next time they will even come and tell us, Janet Sepra, or ministry. Because these things are not supposed to be part of what I say. Because what the people, my orientation as a business student, I say, these presentations, it is input, output, outcome, impact. Me metrics I use for my presentation. Sometimes you identify an issue, what you have done, outcome. And you learn these things under monitoring and evaluation.
Yeah.
What you guys are doing here is like monitoring and evaluation. It's almost the same.
But let's also add that in your uniforms on Kwano Kai.
Okay.
I said the National Theatre, through the support of the ministry, has taken delivery of 1,000 kV
air condition.
Generator. Standby generator, 1,000 kV.
Yes.
Now first, now we are complaining about generator at our National Theatre. See what 1,000 kV was a achievement.
Yes, I think that is good.
Yes.
Yes. But security in a day.
Yeah,
I think it's below belt.
Okay. So now we share idea back on Madam can't say and say what suggested to a year cabinet say instead of building new National Theatre, no, they would rather want to focus on the unfinished ones now. And the question about Bonti and Nipa Rebisa say what actually delayed the completion of the amphitheaters? And then the second question is that Bimo say, then I've read it that before you left, funds for the completion had been secured.
Yes.
So why are we not done with them yet?
Okay. Okay, I say, time na yende ni ye na yinya challenges with funding. I kept saying that ninti anami pushy say yenyen within number of months and I say kind of time so now we're spending where it goes back.
Oh.
Okay, so that time no.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned something like that.
Say ya nyen in tema because inti na me kan 3 months bi a 3 months on ni so e ko fa assembly me no.
True.
Good. Says kind of credit down. June esan go back.
June year twem here.
Go back.
Pache ko hen.
What bank?
Oma for my day.
Timelines down. Once spend there, it goes back. It means you're not prepared to spend. Yes. And as last year, I don't know so when I am interviewing with Kwesi Abuaje, and I can't say Ubi could be a question being public. I think it was Kwesi. And now Okoti me say, I can't see Canada. What is happening? Now Kwesi am interview. That time Dr. Baumia campaign or Eastern region. And I can't see yes, can wo, but when near chi na me say June this year. It's kind of best uncle. Until your work gets there last month June is supposed to exit. Until by this time and now.
Okay, it bet me up, boy. How much money do we need to finish it? As at the time you had the accurate information about these amphitheaters. Near here saying.
Because 1 year and every nobody will ask me this question.
True.
And I thought that they were going to continue with their thing. Let me see. Top of mind. I'm just guessing. Rough idea. I am sure that Konona yes Kabi Shim. Let's can you 10 million on USD
for the amphitheaters.
Yes.
Debbie. Okay. For the whole tourism development,
3.5 million USD.
Okay.
3.5 million USD. Nanka 350. Scanning 3.5. And the 6.5 was going to go to you can see another museum Biwo Marine Drive in him.
Okay.
President Kufuor crack at sword the week of election and I hear some say interest, anyhow. So they were supposed to use it for any other thing they wanted to use it for.
It's the whole amphitheater, was supposed to cost $3.5 million.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. It's in Bisandechi because I 10 million.
Okay.
Let's assume say about 6 million a dechi. The advance say 4 and for farm fees. Nanka 6 and for project and say but the truth is that scanning where you easy. No. To take World Bank, the processes and procedures, no. You're hungry to achieve. Why careful about
It's the echo back. What is going to happen? I just say you said DHC and NASA this you
yes, and the process I'll be film. Yes. Said that because that time you can name dear. I think the Ministry of Education will say Densika. And no can say here at that time. The World Bank said yeah to me in use. There's a way to go around some of these things with the Ministry of Finance. It's a buy and channel. They will give you timelines to work with.
Okay.
1 year it will go back.
And did it include Kumasi school? No, Kumasi Creative School no was not budgeting count.
The Ministry of
Education. Okay.
Yes. To be sure, no come at say changes be ba hon kakra Kumasi, but I don't know.
Sir.
No be catch me. But you see, in all these, I believe in continuity. And I don't think the creative industry, if I compare the budget of energy, agric, health, the creative or the MOTAC, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, the ecosystem demands any too much. It is not too difficult to please this industry. Yes. If you compare relatively, because what say budget this year, energy and I say education, fiscal coho. It's anka. Send President Mahama engage the creative industry. No more meetings for hotel. No be Kumasi, no be Kusantana DH. Even low hanging fruit like catwalk, show yes on the mobile walk could be fashion show. Because Mahama now volunteers on Nankasa Abeba. You could see them.
Enya my bebaso.
On my time last year June. 1 year abetoso. You see, it shows that in Kitwana Crown Monye, I can't say low hang DC manifesto, and I agree with him. Me, our manifesto, the last time manifesto, I just didn't want to comment on it because I wasn't part of it. So creative Monde Kotroy.
Yeah.
But Mimi say I wasn't for like the diplomatic passport as a concept because the musicians and the people when they are traveling they get their visas anyway.
Yeah.
So there's no value on promising somebody say I'm visa and diplomatic passport. I am not sure that is a game changer for an industry. Those are some of the things I mean who say now I the talking point for your manifesto. So I agree. And I young so no sabe near what bear man yamani bo I promise ye yet you may promise the same thing because when we so we need to find other ways, creative ways of going around it. More the promise culture centers be. Culture centers. It's culture centers. Which are already there. It's a low hanging fruit like mini kojo ya agene. But there was no need to promise a theater. Mobile na amphisi, mongakusu, mongaye, we must so my. To say about queen, ain't I'm better charging me phone on it. Folk up. It's all can we, mammy. Na minim say a good music nipan become as and but one
can Richmond
many bo ho down can fit up him mammy.
But Obekai no ona wadama boy na yenhwe correction World Bank sikano was it the 40 million no asena now kana and there was
additional
funding be
what's a 40 million if you're not traffic time.
Yeah.
No remember Babra Otinjesi beto aso.
True.
I remember Otinjesi spent just around 4 million cedis.
Okay.
It's year by no. Now 30 something. The year time nearby 30 something no where juma. And then a lot of these Kwame Grand Park and on then be brief 50 money. It's me boss honorable Andrew Mesa buy no pay funding and no come World Bank no.
Oh, okay.
No the year takrade was a renovated theater.
Yeah.
Now old one be a takrade
na siwa dada nke ye buogu no.
Honorable Japan Mesa never ye no.
Yeah.
You know. So, but
okay, so Mimbodin, but I'm only going to say.
Oh, mention the name.
Mimbodin. Okay, Nidino
Abdurrahman Diallo.
So it says, greetings from Brazzaville. My brother, I trust you are doing well. This is Abdurrahman Diallo, former UNESCO representative in Ghana. I'm extremely happy to learn about the recognition of high life music in UNESCO Intangible World Heritage. Ayuko to you and all the team. Ayuko to all the family, the music family of Ghana.
Okay.
And Africa. Proud, happy, and privileged to have been part of this journey.
I go to me, then I'm here.
And I'm can baby say, because minister say it's part of our achievement. And then I want the idea you could be mouth. I don't know the idea you could be mouth.
I go to me, then Tina Midin, Papa or Brazzaville. Guess what? The day that news in the bio said the day was the following day. Through her and you breaking mammy. Now the Bosco, as Sandy break was Yawaji. I'm teasing them here. So good guy. And that Kwajawaji can't say, hey, Bosco say, high life. Then, tea. Congrats to you. Because I started this thing that the Bosco mo. Papa way, but I maintain Abdurrahman Diallo. No, but catch him say, what to say? May you advocate for high life. Now, high life, your low hanging fruit, Ghana must own. It's my bay, my nyashe krana, or per se no yet me achievement.
Okay.
That be no, Madam as I say, or no time, no time, any year way. It's or no dear you buying, and a folklore office, yenye kinte. But I didn't want it to look like, because I have passion for high life, the per se, ye jai kinte ne no. And it's in a high life first, no, and in ye in the first. And I want to process it, and not also. You must prove the high life here. It's a say near moon documentaries. A day or two before election 2024. Now I say me call Paraguay. It could defend it. The entire man to me and Paraguay was because of elections. We did a lot of the jobs as EFI office. But I believe in continuity. Sanamakana.
Okay.
It's Yanka Wakasa. One can say, yeah, bye, no. Yes, yet my bay say, I'm I could do say. But you see, they make it look like, might say, Kentenka was one way. It is not true. Both of them, I found say Kente 100% President Kufado. Way about 80% President Kufado. Once, yes, sir, now I'm the culture of continuity, no. Abesti. Then Obia take you over. And how you say, a way I'm do halfway, no. You better so. Because that's how governance must be. Be I this carries away the any aye. It's 70% to 80% in a young count. It's me baby ma. I'll try to do something new and own it myself.
And now
it's a good culture.
On a baby beam because and then more trouble. It's also a fat by now and some more to
yeah, and now we interview sometimes I
know yeah na ka wo trouble and part several. It's you be here. Now you have results from the various constituencies, It's in a
Yama. We are your man. This is Modienka. Modienka.
Papa no guys. Wasn't where the Wodienka. Yadoka. Yadoka. So what be on the boy? Bia me magiatum. You are very right. Me comedy. Richmond. I mean now what's it? Na ena ona bo Michael Krekumante say
yeah call see if I
yeah why okay
all
right Kojo made us say pache me then the time no yeah 2 hours of free
no problem it's fine
yes
fine.
But next week obeba
no we so be available
omumienu
next week
Mbacho na next week nyame adom ebe to us wadawo
Ola, it's not fair, sir. Mo pushi mamia manaba bebe kanka. Wow, it's not fair.
Oh, Jawa.
No, I can say we have it.
Maybe one go.
Rex o ma aka ho na ye balance.
Me patcho meto za fe. I na dey juma dey ni see and there say me ka say no about 3 pepa. Yeah, be sorry so na yakwa kofa MPP electoral your friend is saying whatever they are doing, I mean, but Daniado, Nyami Shrawati, Nyame, and your Kese pa or Germany, Johnny Nyami Shraw, Medici, not political dex for so Ababe Tua. So, Medindiola Michael. Thank you, Clinton Amwako, any Peter Niskwa. Honorable Marco Krekumante, Richmond Adupoku, Sokri Safo, Ene Kwajo Preko Dakwa. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yakram.